Welcome back to Focal Collective. I'm Mike Lindle, and today I will be teaching you how to develop black and white film at home using Cinestill DF96. Traditionally, developing black and white film requires multiple steps. You'll need a developer bath and a fixer bath. Recently, it's actually gotten a lot easier when doing it at home. Cinestill DF96 is a mono-bath process, so it is both a developer and a fixer. To pull this off, you'll only need 8 things: beakers, some film reels, a squeegee, an electronic thermometer, your Patterson tank, the DF96, this film changing bag, and of course the film you shot with. We'll include all the links below. The Patterson tank actually comes with this film reel, and it can develop 35mm film as well as 120 film. We're not going to use this today though. The reason is it's very challenging to feed your film in because the teeth are very small. We're going to be using this auto feeder reel, and the reason is the teeth are larger and it's a lot easier to slide the film in. To start the film development process, we're going to take our film changing bag, our Patterson tank, our 120 film, and the auto feeder reel. The film has 2 layers, a paper backing and the actual film itself. So when you're in the bag, you need to be careful that when you're feeding your film into the auto feeder reel, that you're actually handling the film and not the paper. So you're going to want to load the film on the side opposite of these little metal ball bearings through the teeth and around. Once you've done that, all you have to do is put it inside the tank and lock it up. So let's get started. We're going to put everything in the bag. We're going to zip the bag. And to ensure a light, tight seal, we're going to close the bag and Velcro it shut. Reach your hands inside. We're going to remove the backing paper from the film and feed it onto the auto feeder reel. When feeding it onto the auto feeder reel, we're going to rotate it. And once it's on the reel, we're going to put it in the Patterson tank and seal it up. Now we're going to take the film out and move on to the developing step. There are 2 factors when figuring out the developing time. One is the box speed of the film and whether we pushed it or not. In this case, we used HP5 at a speed of 400. We also need to figure out the temperature of the developer, and we'll take the reading using this thermometer right here. "75 degrees. Considering both factors, you'll need to refer to Cinestill's website for the DF96. In our case, we need to develop for 4 minutes with intermittent agitation. The links will be included below. All right, let's get started. First, we'll clear the area. Then we'll pour 500 milliliters of the developer into this beaker. Depending on your tank, it will be slightly different, but in our case, we're going to use 500. Now we're going to get our 4-minute timer ready. I'll actually be using a stopwatch. So when we pour this in, we're going to have to do the intermittent agitation for 30 seconds, and then for 10 seconds every minute until the 4th minute. This is the fun part. Now what we're going to do is drain the fluid, now that we've hit 4 minutes, sorry. And we'll just pour the liquid back. Now we're going to take the film to the sink and rinse it off. Now we rinse the film in running water for 5 minutes. Now we dump out the water and take the film out. Be very careful not to touch the film. Now we squeegee the film off. Then we weigh it down on the bottom so that it does not curl. And then we hang it up. Pro tip, you can reuse the developer 16 to 18 times. Just make sure that you add 15 seconds to development per each use. We can also use this as a funnel. That completes the development process. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Again, we have included all relevant links and content below.